Hello and welcome back to 48 Hours. This is this week's instalment of What's He Doing?
What's he done?
And there have been so many goals, Sean. So many.
Not enough goals.
We're going to get straight into first game. Sean, who's up?
Brentford, Luton.
So many goals. Ready? Let's go. Sean, first up for Brentford. Their goal, Morpay. Good finish, but who's at fault?
Amari Bell. Yeah, he's just in the way of his own team, really. Like, he's not a centre-back and he's back there in the way.
And it does bounce off of him, passes it straight to Morpay. Great assist.
Great assist. 4-yard tapping.
4-yard tap in, moving straight on. Bell, I'm
End.
not even going to make the joke. All right, and Sean, bend me with the next goal for Brentford, 2-0. Another obvious, what's he doing here, Sean? What's he doing?
What's he done?
I'll tell you what he's done. Deflection. Who deflected it?
Clinton Morris.
He's normally so good up the other end. He's not supposed to be scoring own goals.
I mean, he's so good. He's awful.
He's at least scored one for Luton.
Yeah, I'd score 4 for Luton.
I don't know if you'd score any for Luton.
But again, he just
Luton women's.
gets in his own team's way.
Yeah.
Luton
Classic.
do this often.
They're not ready for this league, but he's unlucky. But yeah, deflection means it's you. Bosh. Sean, your favourite. He's been on here before.
Becoming a regular.
He is. He's going to be going up on this new list we're getting. What's he doing?
What's he done?
Janelt. Come on, man. You melt. You can't be doing this. Look at the slide on him.
He's having
Look
to
at him.
fill in at left back though, so I do kind of feel.
Yeah. What? Yeah, but this isn't allowed. Look, he's genuinely asleep. Look at the still we've got here.
He's given it an attempt. Position.
He's given attempted. All right, Lee Evans. But yeah, no, that is it's a tidy finish. It's a tidy finish for Brown, but and a consolation goal for him.
I mean,
But
I'm
yeah,
looking at
shouldn't be
Flecken.
sleeping.
I know.
Looking at Flecken. You can be looking at Flecken looking at you, but he's not on the Flecken floor.
No, but look at him. It looks like Spider.
Oh, he's also. Oh, look at the spread. This for me, you may disagree, but Kaminsky has just passed it straight back out. He's passed it out. I don't know who's passed it to, but Kaminsky has just passed it back out, and this is an easy tap in for Brentford.
Oh, he's done his best. His defence should be.
His best would be put it that way.
No, because the ball's coming out the front of him. You just got to get in the way of it. That's
No,
his
yeah,
job.
but it's
He
a
did.
slow part. It's a slow ball in, and he always got to do his pass it that way, and he's fine. But
He
no,
did
he's-
his job, and his defence therefore did not do their
Who
job.
do you think is at fault then?
This man.
This man over here.
'Cause-
Let me tap back.
That's why.
That's why. Okay. Who is this?
Kabore
Kabore on the floor, eh?
on loan from Man City.
And he's
Never
not.
getting a game for them.
He's not doing a job, is he?
Look at him.
Well, he's done it. He's attempted. He's just got munched up.
Yeah, but look at him.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna move on. But Sean, what's he doing?
What's he done?
We disagree, but I think it's Kaminsky.
And I think it's Kabore.
Okay, Sean, Burnley versus Sheffield. What a game. What a scoreline. Even the commentators used your taking the sword to the blades reference here. 5-0. Honestly, we can guess who's at fault already, can't we?
None of them are him.
One of them's him.
None of them's him.
The first goal, though, Rodriguez, after about 1 second, I'm going to give this to good old Trusty.
Me too.
Yeah, so what's he doing?
What's he done?
He's left him.
Yeah, he's the first offender.
Look
in
at
this
it.
game. The first offender. at him.
He's still in the locker room.
The first offender and the worst offender.
Yeah, he's still on the coach, not quite focused in on the game. Fodringham, good position, can't argue there. But and you're not expected to save a bullet header from 6 yards, especially if it goes wide of you. So yeah,
Or one that
Rodriguez, well done.
your defender should be clearing.
Yeah, true. But yeah, we move because there's 100,000 goals.
This man cannot be trusted.
Not be trusty. I feel like I've got a good pause on this because he's left his man already. There's 4 or 5 yards between these two.
I mean, Luke Thomas isn't the fastest man in the world. So giving Jacob Brun-Larsen an extra 3 inches of space, not a good idea.
Not a great idea, no. He's going to absolutely leave him. And not only does he leave him, can't show you this, copyright, but this touch was sensual.
Yeah, but every Premier League player can make that.
Though, that half of them, that pings off to the right, to the left, or it goes back up in the air if it hits the top of their foot. This just laid out the perfect weight and a great finish. Fodringham, no chance. Not your fault for once. Not your fault, my man. But 2-0 Burnley, moving on. Vincent Kompany currently nursing a semi at this point. Okay, Sean, we have a disagreement.
We do.
We do. What's he doing?
What's he done?
This for me is Ahmed Hodzic.
Nah.
Again.
Nah, not
The
this
guy
one.
is addicted to being on this list.
Yeah, he gets on, but not this one.
We're doing all of his publicity for him, but he must hate us.
I mean, it's bad publicity.
Yeah, well, who are you putting it down as?
But this man,
Okay, for the audience.
Robertson.
Robertson.
Binson.
Why Robertson? Why Robinson? Why
Robinson, like the juice.
Why Robinson?
He's got no source. He's supposed to cover this inside run because Ahmed Hodzic has to block this man.
True. Arguably, though, you could say it's a joint fuck up.
Yeah,
there,
but
isn't
one
it?
of them's in between them and the goal,
Yeah.
and the other one's on the outside of him.
Okay, so maybe I'm being a bit harsh.
You just see Ahmed Hodzic and think he's at fault.
Yeah, I do.
No, I don't do
get
that. I
very
don't do
warm
that
when
to
I
the poor
see
man.
Sheffield play and the score is 5-0, I must admit. But we move. Okay, we disagree yet again. Sean, what's he doing?
What's he done?
This, you are saying, is
Ahmed Hodzic.
Ahmed Hodzic.
Yes.
I don't think this would count. This little 1-2 off of his shin. It's not something he's done wrong. He had no control over this.
He's out of position. He should be there.
If he wasn't in this position, there'd currently be a shot going in, and we know what Foderingham will do. And the reason I say Foderingham is because my guy gets beat on his near post.
It's the perfect finish from there.
So it is very harsh from me though, because I've just got such a hard on for giving Foderingham the what's he doing faults. So I'm going to go easy this week.
Would you have saved it?
Would I have saved this near post shot? I mean, probably.
Why
not.
are you questioning it?
Probably not. Would De Gea save it? Yes.
No.
Would Alisson save it? Yes.
De Gea wouldn't.
Would
Anything
save
in-
that? Yes.
In 40 years.
Would Sanchez save that? Yes.
Does Onana save it?
is not qualified. Onana does not save it.
Ah.
Foderingham is better than Onana.
Ouch. Now, Jaden Bogle is close to Mahal.
I know you like
He used to
Bogle.
play for Derby.
You do. Yeah, and he did. Yeah.
This hurts me because I'm checking my notes, and I believe he doesn't play for Burnley.
No, he's of the two future championship sides you see here, he plays for the defending side. Great assist.
Why is Brownhill already lining up the shot before he's cleared it?
He knows he's passing to him. They've had this chat on the bus on the way here. They've been texting. There's no way they didn't line this up.
He's already in position to shoot.
He knows what's happening. He can see this ball hasn't even been played yet, but this was a beautiful. I almost wanted to say no fault for this because it's a great strike, like McAllister's in about 5 minutes, but he does give it away. It's just horrendous.
He passed it straight to him.
Straight to him. Shocker. Oh well. 5-0. Their first home win.
Bogleman, I love you, but get some air on your clearances, mate.
He's got to get up
Christ.
in, yeah. First of the big six rolling up now. Arsenal versus Wolves. We have got 3 goals. One which was a masterclass by Saka, but there is somebody at fault.
It's not a masterclass, it's fortunate.
It's not fortunate. He is absolutely Thierry Henry this.
Nah, he's fortunate.
I said
Dawson's
Thierry
run
Henry.
past him.
Yes, Dawson has run past him, but it has bounced off of Dawson in order for it to come through.
Dawson's forgotten he's a footballer and thought, I'm on a 5k, let me run to the corner flag.
Aye. He has got done here. Oh, look at that.
He's run past the ball.
Look at this. This is a state of this. Saka has absolutely done everybody. He was over here, now he's here. And he's run past. Dawson's been unlucky, but Sean, what's he doing?
What's he done?
It's the wrong sport.
He's forgotten.
He's not a marathon runner.
He's forgotten to defend.
Yeah, he's forgotten to come back. He needs the ball. He just thought, I touched it, therefore I win. No,
Not how win work.
you conceded. Dawson? Nah. Yeah, I can't fault this goal. Odegaard, Zinchenko, Saka, the long ping over from Declan Rice, just everything sumptuous.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This is training ground stuff, and they've nailed it.
Mikel Arteta, well done. Arsenal, well done. We've got to move on because there's another 400 million goals. The Wolves goal, the howler. Zinchenko, what are you doing? You sausage. If you hadn't had this amazing assist earlier, you're definitely getting like absolute mug of the week for this guy. This absolute howler.
No, he's played so well recently. And this game and the one before, it's like they've got Kieran Gibbs back.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm watching half the time.
With Arsenal.
With Zinchenko.
Yeah.
Just Zinchenko. Either he's really good and plays like Zinchenko, or he's really bad and plays like Kieran Gibbs.
Yeah. So we're getting to it. I'm going to cut all this out. Martinez. What a pass. Look at him go. Absolutely pressured, but great assist for him. Cunha buries it in that left side as well. He's got no chance.
Who did Arsenal have a goal?
That's Raya. Yeah.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah.
Ramsdale would have saved it.
I would have said it. Hot take. Sean, we've got some reprieve from all of the millions of goals going in with Everton, Forest. Just a 1-0, 1 goal, and a decent goal.
And no fault goal.
And a no-fault goal.
A 7-yard rocket from Dwight McNeil. There's no saving it. There's no defending Everton's 10-man press into their
Yeah, they were
Forest
full.
box.
They were full desperate, weren't they? To get in and done.
Just have everyone in the box. Surely someone will score.
Yeah, watch the highlight. It is a thunderbolt. We're going to put it on here in about 2 seconds.
Smash.
This goal is sumptuous.
What can they do?
I'd like to ASMR this goal.
This goal. It's an average goal.
Thunderbolt. No one here. I mean, I was going to soft give it, but I'm not even going to bother
To the
now.
keeper.
No, not the keeper. To either Hudson-Odoi. Yeah, to either Hudson-Odoi or Aurier for not pressing in. But the keeper's never saving that. That is full tilt, full power volley. He held circle for the maximum amount of time, and he managed to green time it.
Nah, I would have got over the bar.
That's gone top bins. That's gone top bins. All right, keeper's never saved. That's already in the goal before the keeper's blinked
He is
to
the
try and
Bundesliga.
focus it. He is there, yeah. All right, Sean, next game up, Newcastle versus Man United. You predicted this as a Newcastle win.
6-2.
Yeah, but it wasn't quite 6-2.
Only 7 less goals.
Yeah, well, less drama, but same result. We knew Manchester United had nothing to give. And Anthony Gordon, again, just showing why.
Nah, log him off.
Who's at fault for you for this one?
Wan-Bissaka.
Bin.
What's he done?
He got absolutely left, didn't he?
He just forgot to defend.
He did.
Why do defenders forget to defend?
He took that little luke that we've established this last couple of weeks. It's been happening to a lot of players where they got the feel and then they let go and then suddenly they're 8 yards the other side.
Gone.
So yeah, great goal, great finish. It was coming for ages. Man United was so lucky not to have got punished for a lot more than that. So we move forward because
I just want to talk about the fact Wan-Bissaka, £50 million right back.
Well, I mean, he does normally do pretty good.
Even though Reece James is injured all the time, that makes him a £400 million right back.
You are slightly biased, John.
If he goes for 400 mil now, I expect a cut.
Okay, next up, guys, West Ham, Crystal Palace.
London Derby.
Oh, dull game.
Yeah, it was boring.
Dull game. David Moyes versus the old owl.
I'm very happy I was, at Stamford Bridge while this game was played.
Yeah, why is that?
Because if I'd have had to listen to people talk about this game, I'd been sleeping.
I'd be sleeping. So, first goal, scored by Kudus. And good goal, but there is fault, Sean.
Mitchell, you can't sleep on Vladimir Kufal.
No, you can't.
He's the best player in the world.
He's not.
He's the best player in the world.
He's the best player on this pitch.
No, he's not.
No, James Ward-Prowse on this pitch. Carl, don't be disrespectful.
He's a good right back, Kufal, and people sleep on him. And then when he's behind you, he's like Khabib. You're sleeping.
You're asleep. You're
because
done.
he's behind you. Like.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean.
Sleeping on the man.
He's not even threatened by Kufal at this point. He is so far away.
If Kufal wanted, he could have just planted this.
He could have done a mini minter and just planted this there. Look how far off his line.
What an insult. So you've just compared Sam Johnston to Cal the Dragon.
I have.
It's messed up.
And it would have been the same result as well because look at the position he's in. He's in the Cal the Dragon position. His correct position is somewhere here. I'm sure everyone in the audience would agree.
Advice from Cole the Dragon.
Dragging my balls across your face.
As bad in goal.
I'm better than him in goal. Get the most out of here.
Do a competition. We'll see.
Cal the Dragon, we do a shootout against any YouTuber of your choice, including him. Not even a problem.
I'll just shoot against both.
I'm 6'3".
Yeah.
I've got him.
He's got experience.
I've got his number. He's experienced. You saw him on the Sidemen charity match. Guy can only kick a goal, kick 40 yards. He was getting lobbed by a mini minter from 40 yards away.
It happens to the best of us.
No, I'm sorry. He has your hair and he has the legs of a gazelle. I'm sorry, I'm not having it. But anytime, any place, I don't care. Arm wrestle first.
Wow.
Geezer with a stick.
I have a serious issue with players just reversing when someone's running at them.
West Ham do it a lot as well.
Just wipe them out.
Yeah, West Ham. We've had this problem with Kufal actually in the past on one of the previous videos.
And also with Alvarez.
And Alvarez, yeah, where he just backs up. And this is Alvarez, isn't it? So just letting all the space in for Edouard to plant this. This is Dairy Lee defending.
But I'll tell you who's really lucky. That's Gued. You're lucky he's there.
Yeah.
You'd be getting it.
Yeah. Gued, we're always on the lookout for you, my man. Because you're going to be high on this list.
At number 27, it's illuminated when I'm watching West Ham.
It is, yeah.
It's like when I was watching Brighton, I was just watching Veltman the whole time.
Yeah, you're just careful, just waiting.
I was just staring at him like, you're going to make a
Me,
mistake.
it's Zabiani, he's coming up. And that's it. That's it for Palace West Ham. So a relatively calm game.
Only 2 goals. The next one, there's 4.
Yeah, we are getting much more juicy now because we have got Bournemouth.
Versus Ollie Watkins.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Bournemouth, Villa, and 4 goals. Drama late in the game. But we're going to get straight through these because we've still got 4 million goals coming. I would just like to say that Semenyo is, compared to the rest of the Bournemouth team, world class. What has he done? Oh, okay.
Come on, get that man out of Bournemouth. Number 24, Semenyo.
Chelsea.
Get out of Bournemouth.
We will take you.
Get away from there.
Sean, Diego Carlos to me, yeah? Last week, huge deflection, unlucky. This week, what is he doing?
What's he doing?
Look how nonchalant he has just passed this straight out of their possession. He has just tapped this. Look at him. He's not even in like a ready stance. He's just like he's playing ball with his mates at the age of 9.
He's chilling.
Who was this pass even to where it's then been intercepted? I mean, it's probably to him.
Probably to Conor Gallagher, man.
It was so slow. It's been so easily intercepted, and then he's also left the best player on the pitch,
the most dangerous,
and tried to make up for his mistake when we've got 1, 2, 3 defenders, midfielder that could easily have closed this down.
Best defender on
Instead.
best player on the pitch.
Best player on this pitch right now.
Best player in red on this pitch.
Best player, period, on this
Ollie
pitch.
Tielemans is better than Semenyo's good.
Scoreboard. Look at the
but
scoreboard.
he's not
It's a
good.
scoreboard. Right.
Look at him.
How's it? He's breaking all of it. How
Man
are
looks
his
like the-
bones still
Man
attached
looks
there?
like a cheese string.
Do you know what he's done? He's watched our video from last week and gone, I reckon I can do that position Jordan Pickford was in.
Oh yeah.
The spread eagle. And he's not done a bad job, but he's not as high off the ground, you see. He hasn't got quite enough elevation.
I'm sure at a different camera angle he would look exactly the same.
He's trying to copy the Crystal Palace logo. That's what that is. That is absolutely
He almost got.
ridiculous. Oh, I've
There's
messed
3
up there.
more goals, man.
Yeah, I've messed up there. So Villa did respond with
Kirkes,
Leon Bailey
Get out the way.
and Kirkes, man.
Once he's round you, just get out the way.
He's been sliced up, hasn't he, Sean?
Let
Look,
Zabayani defend. He's been done. Get out the way.
he's been done here once.
Leave it to the rest of your team.
This is number 1. Everyone, look here. Kirkes, his weight is the wrong way. Leon Bailey's already gone. He's beaten for pace. Still with him. Fair. But let your teammates press forward, because now he's backing off because Kirkes is determined. He hates Bailey right now as much as you hate Conor Gallagher. And he's
Unattainable
still... Like, you've got 3 guys. He's running away from the ball. Like, he's terrified. That'll help. He's get help.
He's stretching out his groin.
Yeah, he's stretching out. The keeper's readied himself, but it's
Ball's got the other side.
he's actually not even ready to dive yet, and the ball is already on its way. So
And Kirkes has just now slid.
Kirkes, and the ball is already eight feet beyond him. So
Ball's
yeah.
halfway towards the goal.
Oh, and that was far side as well. Look, the keeper was leaning the wrong way.
Did he cheat?
Look, he's leaning left. His weight is fully loaded on his left leg. Naughty. He cheated, and then he tried to get. He's then fallen to the right instead of being able to jump. So he's just fallen like a tree. Yep, Kirkes, what are you doing?
What have you done?
You cost your team the lead.
But don't worry. Semenyo's here.
Semenyo's back. Back.
The Bournemouths are back.
Sean, let's see the same thing every week. Someone gets spun up, minced up. A defender is just not in the right place, right time. Who's this for you?
Pau Torres, mate.
Yeah.
He's been caught in the trap and he
Yes.
can't get out.
He's been absolutely spun. So Pau Torres is here. Number 6 didn't do great, but Pau Torres did so great last week, scored a goal. We love that.
That's his job, yeah.
But he has capitulated.
I mean, he's failed to do his one mandatory thing on the pitch.
Solanke is really good though, isn't he?
No.
Outrageous. Compared to the rest of the Bournemouth team, he's really good.
He's not even
For
top,
all the bottom half teams,
he's
him
not
and
top
Semenyo
3.
do not deserve to be on this
He's
team.
not top 3 Bournemouth players. Hold that information.
Yeah, no, that's wrong. Okay, but yeah, Pau Torres, you can't get torn up like that. Sorry.
We've seen it again.
We have indeed. This is going to repeat again in the Chelsea game too, and that's coming up now. We're not very happy, but we are
very
quite happy. And you were there today, weren't you? With Kerry, who's just off shot, and that's why their voices sound a little bit. But we've got new mics.
Don't know what you're on about, mate.
Sorry.
Sounds normal.
So that's gonna like make my audio rubbish.
I'm just going to keep talking like this.
You're gonna stop now.
Yeah, I can hold this.
But, Sean Zabayani for me here. What's he doing?
What's he done?
He got jumped. He got
He
leapt on.
did.
He got climbed.
He got posterised.
He got arcade.
He got slam dunked.
He got slam dunked.
This is a short guy getting slam dunked on by LeBron James.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what this is.
Absolutely munched up. But that's 2-2. We don't mind those at the bottom half of the league. They're not going to catch up with Chelsea.
Bottom half?
Bottom half.
Villa?
Villa aren't bottom half.
They're 4th.
True. Know what I'm talking about.
So Carl, this goal, I was at the game. You were at the game.
I was at the game.
But no, Kerry, this goal was hard to witness from the other end of the pitch.
Yeah, you need binoculars from that end of the pitch, definitely.
Had no idea what was going on. But
It was very much subdued in terms of when the goals went in.
reaction, yeah. Like, we didn't know we'd scored, but the net rippled and then shouting.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it happened, yeah. I'm glad we've got highlights. I wouldn't have been able to tell you at the game.
But no, Paul Van Hecker here, he was confused by Badia Shields' bicycle kick cross, actually.
Next level.
Yeah.
Next level bicycle.
Nowhere. And then the header from first goal for Chelsea.
I'm proud that I was there for Enzo's first goal. I think a long time coming.
105 million well spent. The next goal, again, I could not see what the...
Hi, Sean.
So, the next goal, being at the game, I didn't know we'd scored till they kicked off.
Yeah.
I was talking to the lady next to me, talking about how I was in someone else's seat.
Yeah.
And we'd scored.
Yeah. Colwill Will with a great little header. An identical goal to the one just before. So I wasn't at the game, Kerry. But I got to watch the highlights, and it's obvious from the TV point of view that it's gone in, and obviously the goal decision system. It's a picture perfect replica of the first goal.
Oh yeah, imagine you were 100 yards away from your TV and then tell me that it went in.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, true. But I mean, it's just one of those days. It was just all going well for Chelsea until Conor Gallagher struck. We all know how much you love him at 48
Because I was there,
hours.
I shouted at him. I told him, slide, you'll get the ball.
Yeah, no. He got red carded. We still took the W, but go on to Chelsea. But yeah, Colwill in some good grace, but we've got some problems coming up for Colwill.
I mean, Believer did get whomped.
Yeah, of course. Again, every match we've seen somebody get absolutely jumped.
Yeah. He just got clotted.
He did.
Sent flying.
So the first bit of nervousness for Chelsea was when Brighton obviously equalised.
The goal's so good.
The goal is good.
I'm looking right down the barrel at this.
We have got here Badiashile and Colwill. Who is it for you?
Neither of them. I gave this goal no. This goal is so good.
Sean is wrong. What's he doing?
What's he done?
It's Colwill.
Nah,
Colwill's
I can't give it
man.
to him.
You've just said in the last match, you hate it when players back up and back up and back up. That is exactly what Colwill's done. Stop being biased.
What?
Number 26 has backed it up like he is a big batty gal at the club, and he hasn't put his challenge in. And now he's lost a bit of his good grace from his goal. He should have been much closer and closed him down so Badiashile could have come around and stopped the
I feel
shot.
like he's taken an earlier shot.
I feel like there's too much of a gap between him and Buonanotte.
Well, I'm looking at the picture. I see both of them are as close to getting the ball as each other.
Correct, but that's Colwill's man, and he was marking him from the outside of the box and didn't press in. He should have forced him out wide so he cuts it across instead of being able to get this shot against Sanchez,
That's fair.
who isn't even as good as Onana.
Maybe I am slightly.
You are.
But
We'll move on.
this ball was coming straight at my head.
What do you guys think? Get in the comment section, because we are Chelsea fans, but for me, this is Colwill.
Look, there's me.
Yeah, there's
Chilling
Sean
there.
in his penguin suit. Look, he's got his
Yeah.
hood on, and he wears yellow on purpose so he can be seen by everybody.
Whole time I was looking at Joel Veltman going,
Just waiting and
Staring
watching.
him.
Watching and waiting. Easy.
James Milner's been putting vodka in his Ribena.
Absolutely. Sean, what's he doing?
What's he done?
He's giving a pen.
And when you give a pen,
You're at fault.
you go in the pen.
We move forward.
I
He
love-
strikes again.
I love the attempted header, even though the ball's already been headed over him.
Could you forgive two lots of that fault? Because Sean, for me, Colwill is at fault for this goal again. That's his man.
This one, Cole is up for.
Pedro has left him, but risen up. Broja's got no chance.
I also had Broja's name written down
Yeah.
because it's Broja getting the way, and Cole will win the header.
Yeah. Either one works, but Broja, it does go over him. Pedro has no right to get in there because he's shorter than both of these guys, and he still gets it over the top of Sanchez. I'm past Sanchez. He can't be at fault now because we expect him. He might as well be imaginary.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a mascot at this point. He shouldn't be there. We do need Kepa back. Please come back to be Arga.
I'd
Please.
rather have Cole.
Or that. Yeah, he ain't coming back. But he ain't coming back. So, do you think that it is in any way detrimental to Colwill that he was at fault for basically 2 goals, despite him scoring a goal? helping
Nah,
us
'cause
win?
he's out of position.
I know.
The goal doesn't help him in any.
That is a good point. He is being played out of position. But listen, if Pochettino's getting the wins, we don't really care. Did you have a good time at the game?
I did.
It was emotional, wasn't it?
No.
It was a roller coaster. We got the win.
We were winning
So
the
it's
whole
fine.
time.
We got the win. I'm glad you were there in your penguin costume. That's fine.
Cool.
Okay, so Liverpool versus Fulham. This game was fantastic. 4-3, Sean.
I don't do if buts or maybes.
I do absolutes. Very good game. First goal as well. Almost no fault, but it did bounce off Leno.
Well, Leno's no reason.
Yeah, it's a wonderful free kick by Trent.
Off.
It is off target, but it's a great goal.
Nah,
You all know it's Leno's fault. We move
Leno
straight on
scored
to
a
the
2
second.
goals.
We move on.
for a 2-yarder.
Fulham, Liverpool's keeper, man.
Kelleher. They need Allison.
What is he doing?
What's he done?
He's not got Allison there. Where's Allison?
Injured.
Yeah, well, he's costing them. It's costing them. Luckily, he's still got the points.
Kevin Costingham.
Yeah, Kevin Costner and Keller in him. That's just outrageous. Got nutmegged, but he sort of saved it and then scored it himself anyway.
Is getting nutmegged as a keeper? Is that just a lapse?
No,
Or
it's
is it just
embarrassing. No, it happens.
poor
It's just
timing?
embarrassing. If it goes straight through your legs off a driven shot, it's just and the striker meant it. That's just quality. But if it hits your foot and still goes in, like that's poor positioning,
Because like he just basically lost it.
pretty much. But 1-1, we move forward. Liverpool score the next one. Sean McAllister, raw.
Goal of the season. Done.
Raw.
It's over.
Do you think he meant it? To
course.
go there, in that part of the goal. He looked it, saw it, smashed it.
Goal of the season done.
Goal of the season done.
Tournament's over.
Anyone of our boys to have scored a
None
goal
of
like that.
none of our boys are capable.
Conor Gallagher's capable. Conor Gallagher is capable. So Fulham, and Sean, watch this. Okay, back in the room now. Fulham scored again.
Kelleher was at fault again.
He was.
Didn't function.
His hands did not function.
Like,
He fumbled. He did fumble, and then he tried to he Robert Greened it as well.
Throw it into his
you
own
remember, he tried to then scramble it back out and it was already gone past the line. Kelleher, sort it out, mate. Climbed on.
Posterised.
He got climbed on.
He got slam dunked on again.
More
Another
slime dunk. Slime dunking? You got slime dunked. Sure.
Well, it's-
What's a slime dunk?
It's the Nickelodeon.
It wasn't it? That brings us 3-2 to Fulham. Liverpool was sweating at this
I
point.
was looking at the game while I was at the other game. Liverpool going to lose. I was wrong.
You were wrong. Because 2 absolute dream goals, both no fault, from Trent Alexander-Arnold.
And Wataru Endo. Not in that order.
They were great.
I don't know where Endo.
Listen, they paid all that money and they got the W somehow. So
9 fault.
can't argue. No fault for either of those 2 goals, bringing us to the final game where there is some sauce at the end. So stay tuned for that, and we all want your comments on that too in the comment section. Man City versus Tottenham. Great game.
Pep versus Postecoglou.
Yeah. Historically, Tottenham do really well against Man City.
Historically, yeah.
But and today they did great. But let's get straight into them, shall we? That's not the right thing.
Well, the first goal, Doku looked like the slowest man I'd ever seen. Because Son just walked past him.
He did.
Walking. I'm Son. Walking.
Who have you given this to?
Doku. Very slow man.
Doku.
Yeah.
Outrageous.
Man
I
who could've
completely disagree.
He has the pace to just get to the ball and clear it, but it's like he doesn't know Son's there.
You have a good point. We don't tend to aim at the goalkeepers, but for me, this is Edison. He got 2 hands to this and didn't save it.
You've just taken the show, got its heart, driven a knife into it. Because we could blame keepers for every goal conceded because they didn't save it.
It is the last point that the ball can be prevented going in. Doku being slow to respond, is great, but Edison got 2 hands to this and it still went in.
Okay.
It wasn't hit with major power. He should have diverted it somehow, and yet he didn't. He failed to do that, and we've given that before. I'm sorry, Edison.
So the next goal's Vicario for not saving it. The goal after that's Edison for not saving it.
Stop being a child.
That's Vicario for not saving it.
The next goal, full well is Heung-min Son.
Well, he did score in the wrong end.
He did score in the wrong end. Deflection. Sean, what's he doing?
What's he done?
It's a formality. Son, stop scoring in your own net, mate.
It's almost January.
Why are you even that close to your own
So
net?
he could have transferred to City. Just scored an absolute amazing.
Imagine how powerful City would be if they had Heung-min Son.
They'd be still as bad.
They would be worse, probably.
As bad.
The third goal.
Emerson.
This took us a little while, actually. It wasn't an easy one. I thought it was Basuma a little bit because he left Alvarez all on his own. But yeah, Emerson Royale just held up, just stopped, just gave up. It was like, oh no, stuck in the mud. Typical what we see here. And since he's come on, since Romero's obviously not playing, he's been horrendous, hasn't he?
Spurs need Romero more than Liverpool need Alisson.
Oh, you're not wrong.
And it's so plain and obvious that they need Romero in that team. That it's painful.
I know. Yeah.
Because even though I don't like Spurs, watching them just suffer.
Watching him do
Quite
more
harsh.
Spurs things is horrible. Emerson Royale doesn't want to be there. He just wants the paycheck.
Well, he wanted to play CDM, I think. That's why he ran so far away from the...
You're not wrong. We can, however, say that the next Tottenham goal was no fault, Sean.
Yeah!
Absolute
A no fault.
perfect goal by Lo Celso.
I love it.
La Salsa. Snake hips.
I would take
Snake
him.
charmer.
I would take him at the Mighty Blue.
There's no man calmer. Yeah. He was just, and my name's Karma. It's just so easy.
The Maharaja.
He was silky smooth.
Silky Smooth FC.
He was silky smooth
Do
FC.
you think he would play for Silky Smooth FC?
I don't think he would play for Silky Smooth FC. I don't think anyone from Tottenham gets to Silky Smooth FC.
Son?
No.
The co-manager of Silky Smooth. Shaking his head. It's not good.
Well, that brings us to the penultimate goal for this episode, which we're definitely giving to Basuma.
Yeah, mate. Absolute wally.
He is a wallet. Who thinks, as an average Tottenham player, they can dribble past the world's best CDM?
The world's best CDM being trained by one of the world's best all-time.
Precisely. Rodri is an absolute hurricane. Yeah, Rodri is a hurricane on any pitch.
And Basuma is a wally.
He is. He got picked up, munched, spat out, and then Man City pampered him.
Jack Grealish got a goal. Can you believe it?
Did he?
Yeah.
I didn't know Jack Grealish scored it. He nearly scored a second goal, but the referee decided he didn't want him to. But we'll get to that in about 10 seconds
We're not
because
talking
Tottenham
about that.
scored and Tottenham scored a final goal because for some bizarre reason Kulusevski became Yoshimitsu from Tekken and bodied Ake.
I mean,
Ake got tumbled right.
I mean, Ake, mate. Get in the gym.
Oh, listen.
What are you doing?
Like too much time in the hair salon
What
and
are
not
you
enough time
doing?
under the bar.
What-
He has been spun. If you go and watch it, it's more fun than watching McAllister's goal.
This is
Like,
what would happen if I laid horizontal and you ran in.
I think this is how you'd feel if you got hit by a car. Like you're just walking along sidewalk, and then suddenly you're looking at the sky. Ake would have just been like, "Oh, header, Rose Ed, what happened?
Very
Like,
rare you see a man get spun this way around.
Like, had he have landed that, I'd have been like 10. Like, it was, he got absolutely
10.
done. 10. 9.6.
No, but he looked like a boomerang.
No, not like his player rating. 3.1. Rough times. Rough time. He did get folded in half. That was horrible. And the refereeing decision at the end.
I
where he
mean,
pulled it
banging
back.
decision. We love a draw.
Hate it. Hate it. We like a draw. We don't want them to all run away with 100 points a season. But they were robbed. Robbed. Jackie Grealish would have scored that too. Absolutely robbed.
No.
Okay.
We'll never know.
That's it, guys. The end of this episode. Please feel free to get into the comments, like, subscribe. We've got lots of interesting stuff coming up. We've also obviously got Sean and Kerry's 5 of 5 coming up in the next few days. We will see you in the next video. Sean?
If you like the video, like the video.
And if you want to subscribe, pound the subscribe button. Just there.